Once upon a time, two homozygous rabbits fell in love. They had a baby. They named her Lily. She was an F1 hybrid and had short fur, straight ears, and normal eyes. A year later, Lily wanted to have babies of her own. She met Pete, a homozygous recessive, long fur, floppy-eared, red-eyed rabbit, and decided he was the one. And they had babies. Lots of babies. 1,390 babies to be exact. There were rabbits that looked just like Lily's parents, some of the rabbits looked just like their mother, and some looked just like their father. But there were some that looked very different. How could this be? After doing some investigating, Lily found that short fur is dominant to long fur, straight ears are dominant to floppy ears, and normal eyes are dominant to red eyes. Lily used this information to figure out all of the rabbits' genotypes. Then she made a chart showing how many of her babies were each phenotype. Lily noticed something interesting. There were two groups that had significantly fewer progeny in them, and there were two that had significantly more. She labeled them as double crossover and no crossover. Now Lily needed to figure out what the map for these loci would look like. Which genes come first, second, and third? She found that A comes first, followed by B, then D, because B is the letter that changes in the DCO. Lily decided to make a new chart showing what type of crossing over had occurred. Then she found the distances between the loci. R1 equals SE1 plus DCO divided by the total times 100. She got 19.64 centimorgans. R2 equals SE2 plus DCO divided by the total times 100. She got 17.27 centimorgans. C is found by taking the number of DCO observed and divide it by the number of DCO expected. She got 0.4666. But Mom, we don't understand what all this means. What is crossing over? So Lily helped them understand. No crossing over means that you will be a parental type. You'll look just like the grandparents. Single crossover 1 is when your fur will look like one grandparent and your ears and eyes will look like the other. There's only crossing over at the first loci. Single crossover 2 is when there's only crossing over at the second loci. You will also have characteristics of both parents. Double crossover is a lot less common because it requires crossing over at the first and second loci. So then what is the probability of looking like us? I'll show you. SEO1 probability is found by using 1/2 times R1 minus DCO. She found that 0.0903 was the probability. The probability of a specific event resulting from DCO is 1/2 times R1 times R2 times C. She found that it was 0.0079. And these are the probabilities for all of the other gametes.